everyone. Welcome you all to today's topic of Class 10th, His First Flight, written by Liam O. Flaherty. My dear student, there is a beautiful quote. Always try to overcome your fear. Always try to think affirmative because the word itself says, I am possible and nothing is impossible. Now, this is the chapter. His first flight. You can see the beautiful image of the bird, and it is divided into two parts. We will deal with part 1. As I said, the first part is His First Flight, written by Liam O. Flaherty, and the second part we will be dealing on Black Aeroplane, written by Frederick Forst. Now you can see the image. Before moving to the entire story and explaining it, I would like all of you to see this bird. The bird name is seagull. You can see them where they are mostly found. Now see this. Don't you think this particular image tells you a lot of things about the story? Yes. Now see this image. Sometimes we also try this adventure. Sometimes we are also fond of such kind of pictures, such kind of places. So let us see what is the main role of this ledge in this story, and that to be a story of a bird. And the name of the bird is seagull. See this picture. Don't you think it is again saying so many things? So now relate all this picture with the bird and try to think what the story is all about. Now see the next image. Try to see the expression of this particular bird. See here how nicely the birds are flying. Next, you can see two little birds. One is a bit older than the other one. So don't you think this will be the mother or father, you can say, and the smaller one can be the son or maybe the daughter? Now let us see. Now see the bird's expression. And where is the another leg? Can you see that? Yes, it is standing in one leg. Now see, the elder one is holding a fish in its beak, and the one is standing on the near to the ledge. So, my dear student, don't you think this entire, if you will combine it, you will make a beautiful story? Yes. Now, I hope you have remembered all the pictures what I have shown you right now. Now, let us move to the story. You can see the lines written here. Even though it's not visible, try to understand, try to listen what I am saying. Okay? Okay, let's move now. So, as I have shown you a lot of picture, I'll make a story out of it. And I hope you will really enjoy it and understand it thoroughly. So this is the story of a young seagull, as I have shown you the picture of a bird who was a young seagull and he would not dare to fly. Means he is scared, and the entire family member encouraged him to fly, but all went in vain. That means even though they are trying hard to convince him, but still he is scared. And for the same, and he was harshly punished by his parents. He was left all alone on the ledge, starving for 24 hours, and he cried with hunger. After all, his mother took final decision to put before him bet. It worked, and he died for a scarf of fish. Mother was high up in the sky, and he was in the open air, falling down and down, and bravery is the fear, is the victory. And he opened his wings and found himself flying in this way to young seagull, and in this way he takes his first flight. Hence we can say parental encouragement and discipline play an extraordinary role in shaping the destiny of the young children. So, my dear student, what did you understand from this? Yes, there is a young seagull who is scared of flying, and he is younger to his brothers and sisters. So here everyone try to fly, but he is scared. He is thinking that his wings is very small and he may get sink into the water. So in this way, at the end, his mother and father tried to convince her, but he was not at all ready, and at last they gave her punishment that if you won't fly, then we won't feed you. So here he was hungry. For 24 hours, mother gave punishment in order to divert her mind, in order to show food and tell that if you jump, then only, or if you fly, then only we will provide you food. So this was the only option left with her mother. So he was very hungry and he begged for food for mother, and young seagull's mother diverted his mind from fear to food. See the trick of a mother. In order to teach lessons to the children, see the mother how beautifully she planned the things. He dived when he saw the food, and he cried and screamed, but his wings opened automatically and flapped his wings. After all, he was joined by his family in his first flight. So what happened here? The mother is trying to divert the mind, and when he is told that until and unless you take a fish by yourself, we won't give you food and you will be starving 24 hours. So at the end, she tried, and what happened, do you know? Let us see whether he succeeded or not. Now, in overall, we can say it's all about overcoming fears in one's life. And every journey of life begins with a single small step. It takes courage and commitment to convert this single step into a 1,000-mile journey. Thus, only through a strong will and indomitable courage one can achieve their dreams. And here the young seagull was standing at the ledge and desperately looking at the vast sea covering the horizon. And he was hungry and worried that his family, which includes his mother, father and his little sister, had left him to get food, while fearing his life he could not make a flight. So he thought he was going to die there to starvation, as I told you. At the end, even his mother was busy tearing the fish with her beak, and he did not bother about the young seagull. Maddened by sight of the food, the young seagull cried to his mother. His mother mockingly screamed at him. The mother gull was approaching this young seagull with a fish, and seeing this, he was overjoyed and dived at this fish right when the mother gull lifted up. And the young girl started falling, and a monstrous fear seized him. And this is exactly when the young seagull realized that he was flying and he was born to fly high. And the young seagull successfully made his first flight of his journey. So you can see how he jumps and the stomach touched the water, and later she came to know that she is born to fly and she can fly. So I hope you enjoyed the audio, and I definitely hope that you will definitely go back and turn your pages and read the entire story and comprehend it by yourself. Thank you all for watching my audio. If you have any queries, comments, feedback, do comment on my chat box. Thank you all.